Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about a really interesting coin, the 1946 American penny. Even though it's just 1 cent, this coin has a lot of history, and in some cases, it can be worth much more than 1 penny. Let's jump right into it. The year was 1946. World War II had just ended, and America was rebuilding. During the war, pennies were made from steel because copper was needed for military supplies. But in 1946, the U.S. Mint went back to making pennies out of copper again. It was a time of getting back to normal life. The 1946 penny shows President Abraham Lincoln on the front. Above his head it says, "In God we trust." To the left it says, "Liberty," and the date, 1946 inches, is on the right side. If you look closely under the date, some pennies have a small letter and some don't. We'll talk more about that soon. On the back of the coin there are 2 wheat stalks, one on each side. In the center it says 1 cent and United States of America. Above that it says EPLURIBUSUNUM, which means out of many one. Now, where were these pennies made? The 1946 penny was made in 3 different mints: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. If your penny has no letter under the date, it was made in Philadelphia. If you see a small letter D, it was made in Denver. If you see a small letter S, it was made in San Francisco. Philadelphia made about 991 million pennies. Denver made about 315 million pennies. San Francisco made about 198 million pennies. That's a lot of pennies. So are 1946 pennies valuable today? Well, most of them are not very valuable if they are old and worn. Usually they are worth about $300 to $1,000. But if your penny is in very good condition, it can be worth more. A nice shiny penny can sell for $50,000 to $80,000, or sometimes even $95,000. If your 1946 penny has a rare mistake, called an error, it can be worth $1 million even more. Some rare errors have sold for thousands or even millions of dollars. What kinds of errors should you look for? One error is called a double die. This happens when the letters or numbers look like they have been stamped twice. Especially check the date, Liberty, and In God we trust. If you see doubling, your penny might be valuable. Another error is an off-center strike. This happens when the design is not centered on the coin. The more off-center it is, the more it could be worth. Another fun error is called the BIE error. Sometimes a small crack appears between the B and the E in Liberty, and it looks like there's a little I in between. Collectors love these kinds of little mistakes. Also, look out for a clipped planchet error. That's when part of the penny is missing because the metal blank was cut wrong. It looks like a little bite is missing from the coin. A lot of people wonder if there are proof pennies from 1946. Proof coins are made especially for collectors and usually look extra shiny. But during 1946, the U.S. Mint was not making proof coins yet. They stopped making proofs during the war and didn't start again until 1950. So there are no real proof pennies from 1946. If you see a shiny one, it's just a regular penny that has been kept in good condition. If you have a 1946 penny, here's what you should do. First, check if it has a mint mark. Then, look at the condition. Is it shiny or is it worn out? Next, look carefully for any errors like doubling or a missing piece. And if you think your penny is special, you can show it to a coin dealer or send it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC. So that's the story of the 1946 American penny. It's a small coin, but it carries a big piece of history with it. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more simple and fun videos about coins and treasures. Leave a comment below and tell me, what's the oldest penny you've ever found? See you next time and happy collecting!